This is Parish President Mike Cooper. St. Tammany Parish is home to an abundance of resources. Whether it's career opportunities, financial assistance, mental health services, caring nonprofits, and so much more, we want to bring those resources to you. This is Community Connect.
Welcome back to Community Connect. I'm Michael Vincino, the Director of Public Information for St. Tammany Parish Government. Joining us today is Erica Glory from our friends over at the Tourist Commission. How are you today?
I'm doing great. How are y'all doing today?
Doing very well. Thanks for joining us.
Of course.
Let's jump right into it. You guys have some very exciting news. A new name, new branding. How's that going?
New brand. You know, it's the same company, same face, but just a brand new shiny name. We are now going to be known as Visit the North Shore over there at the Tourist Commission.
So what all goes into that? Obviously, you guys have been a part of St. Tammany Parish for years and decades, but what does this new name, what does this new branding mean for you guys?
So this new branding really is about a 1.5-year long process where we dove deep into the community and tried to figure out what was important to the community, how they viewed us, how they wanted to position the community to visitors, and then we turned that around and we created this beautiful Visit the North Shore brand that we're launching here. And it was a great process. You know, we held everything from stakeholder focus groups with government officials, our board of directors, staff, local business and community leaders, as well as our hospitality partners to see what they wanted out of this brand and how we were going to further, amplify all that there is to do here on the North Shore.
When you think of tourism, St. Tammany Parish isn't, right off the bat, you don't think of St. Tammany and tourism, but tourism is a major player in St. Tammany Parish. Talk to me a little bit about that.
Absolutely. You might not think of us as a tourism mecca, but let me tell you, St. Tammany Parish is the 4th most visited parish in the state. It's big business here in St. Tammany. Tourism provides so many local jobs, almost 12,000 local jobs here, and it also truly strengthens our local economy. Our taxes, how we're funded, we're not paid for by residents. What's a beautiful thing about taxes is we're paid by visitors. So when someone comes and decides to stay at a hotel in St. Tammany Parish, that hotel tax that they're paying is what funds us to further drive more visitation to the parish, and that saves our taxpayers here in St. Tammany Parish over $1,200 on their local taxes, and that money can go to things like education, transportation, infrastructure needs, and all of that.
What are some of the reasons why people are coming here? Obviously, we have the Tammany Trace, which brings the bikers and people who live here, but also many people from out of town. So what are some of the things that people are coming to see?
So festival and events is a large driver here in our parish. We have people that come, we just had some people coming from Australia to go to the crawfish cook-off in Slidell. You know, we're seeing visitation internationally. People come here for our eclectic small towns. People come here for our amazing outdoor recreation. People come here for kind of these aspirational adventures. And of course, our culinary scene is a big driver of people to come here, not only just to Louisiana, but St. Tammany Parish specifically, to taste all the flavors we offer here.
You know, I think something that you just mentioned, it's one of the big things that people love about St. Tammany Parish is it does have that small town feel, but it is a major player in the state of Louisiana, and obviously tourism is just as important. You know, I think I saw a stat the other day that $1 billion is a contribution to St. Tammany Parish. So, how important are the people coming to St. Tammany Parish, and how important for the future of our parish is it that tourism continues to grow?
Definitely. Tourism provides such an important impact into our parish. Like you mentioned, more than $1 billion are spent by visitors here when they're visiting St. Tammany Parish at our local attractions, our restaurants, our hotels, our museums, all those things that make St. Tammany Parish so wonderful. And when that money's spent at our local businesses, more jobs in the hospitality industry are able to be created, more people come in. It really enhances our quality of life in St. Tammany Parish. And I think that's one of the most important things tourism can do for a community. When you live in a place that you love to be in, that has tons of things to do for you and your family on the weekends, or makes your friends and family want to come visit you from out of town, that makes you really happy and gives you a pride in your sense of place. And I think that's something that we really wanted to do with this brand, is kind of make it a brand for the community, by the community, so that we could all have a sense of pride in it and really represent the North Shore and want to welcome our friends and family here.
I want to get back to the brand in a second because we have some cool stuff here.
We do.
But I want to clarify that is billion with a B.
Billion with a B. $1 billion spent by visitors in St. Tammany Parish that goes and helps, alleviate some of that stress on our local taxpayers and fund some of our very critical systems in St. Tammany Parish.
Let's take a look at some of the things you guys have. You have
beautiful.
a new hat, which I love the blue. That's great.
Yeah, our logo colors, we really wanted to take as a piece from our lifestyle here in St. Tammany Parish. Our way of life here really revolves around the water. You're never more than 15 minutes away from a bayou, a river, a lake, a stream, these beautiful waterways in St. Tammany. And so our logo colors, we have 4 beautiful blue hues and some nice salmon colors, and it really is supposed to inspire you and make you look back and think on a sunset on Lake Pontchartrain or something like that, and we derived our color palette from there.
One of the important things for President Cooper and his administration here was that St. Tammany is a coastal community. We do have a beautiful tree canopy, but we are very much a coastal community as well. I mean, the bottom border of our parish and many of the communities up further north, east, west, it's, our coast is important.
A lot of people might not consider us a coastal community, but we see the visitor impact when people come in for large fishing tournaments in Slidell. We just held a large redfish rodeo in Slidell and saw tons of people come in from out of state to fish that tournament and really enjoy those waters. And we have everything from the brackish water to that coastal water where you'll see redfish and those types of species.
So you guys are all about bringing people from out of town to St. Tammany Parish. But for the people who live here right now, is there anything they can do to get involved or pitch in or help you guys?
Absolutely. We are a little bit more than just bringing in people from out of town. Tourist commissions and destination marketing organizations, or DMOs, which is now what we refer to ourselves as, we really used to always focus on bringing people in, but what we saw is that people locally, not as many people knew what we do and our importance to the community. So we actually do now spend a lot of time letting the people and the residents of where we operate know all we do for them and know truly what all there is to do around them. A lot of people grew up here and you might think, oh, there's nothing to do. I've been doing the same thing every weekend. I need to move somewhere else to have a good time. But truly, there's so much to do here in their parish, and it's vital that our local residents become ambassadors for our community too, for those visitors that come in, but also just to enjoy their life here, because there is so much happening on every given weekend. You could do everything from a live music show to run a marathon to do all these different things in St. Tammany. You don't have to go across the lake to do it. You don't have to drive into Baton Rouge. You don't have to go to the coast, Mississippi coast, to do that. There is so much to do here for residents and visitors of all ages and abilities and types. There's great adventure here on the North Shore.
I don't want to put you on the spot, but what are some of the top things that people here, we call it a staycation, so to speak?
Yes.
You'll take the weekend off, but you'll spend time here in St. Tammany Parish. So what are some of the top things that people are enjoying here in St. Tammany?
The Tammany Trace, people come from all over to experience that really unique hiking, biking, walking trail. And what I find so unique about it is it really is what kind of connects our thriving downtowns and our local merchants, and there's all kind of things you can do along the trace. So it's not even, yes, we do have people that come and use it to train, us being a flat type of typography here, people really use it as a great opportunity to train, so we get people from all over for that. But it's really the way it's unique in the fact that it connects all of our different towns here in St. Tammany Parish. Our trailheads are an amazing epicenter for culture and different things to do in the parish. So I would say the Tammany Trace is a really big driver. Outdoor festivals and events. People love coming here to enjoy our beautiful weather. People love coming here to enjoy our music and food, and there's one place you can get all of that, and that's at a festival. We cram it all together. We celebrate every different type of occasion. There's a festival for everything here in St. Tammany Parish. So festivals and events is definitely a big driver in our parish. And outdoor recreation. We have tons of trails, beautiful nature trails that people like to come and feel like they can get away. And then staying on waterfront. People love to come stay on the lakefront. People love to, rent a place down on a bayou and truly feel like they're escaping. And that's kind of all of what our new brand is about, is Louisiana's easy escape. It's so easy to get around here. It's so easy to enjoy our way of life here that we've cultivated so beautifully, and truly feel like you are escaping, whatever that means to you and how you like to travel. If you're a local, if you're a visitor, if you're here on business travel, any way you like to experience that, we're Louisiana's easy escape.
You mentioned how we have so many festivals here. You think of the Wooden Boat Festival or the different festivals in Slidell. But one of the big things I think is important for our community is how safe and family friendly.
Yes.
Of course, you go to the New Orleans area and they have Jazz Fest or the French Quarter Fest. But here, it really is important how people appreciate the family friendly festivals that we have here.
Absolutely. A very large market of people that come visit here are your family center people looking for family-friendly attractions, family-friendly things to do. They want to come to a community where they feel safe, where they feel accepted and welcome. And a lot of our restaurant partners, our attractions, our hotels are ready to accept all types of families here on the North Shore. And like you mentioned, you used to have to go across the lake to catch those festivals, but there are so many things happening here. And not just with festivals, we have world-renowned chefs that might have started their career under people in New Orleans, but are coming over here. They're coming back home to a place they want to raise their family, and they're starting their own culinary endeavors, and we're getting to enjoy that here.
In closing, what is your push to maybe the people from outside of the parish that want to come here, and also the people who are already here that need to find something to do? What would you want to tell them?
Our big thing is our website is a great resource that I think is underutilized. VisitTheNorthshore.com can really help you plan your trip or find something to do on the weekend if you're a local. They have different places to stay, different attractions. We have coupons and deals. We have a great newsletter that you could sign up and get aware of things that are going on in the parish, and truly just consider that kind of your one-stop shop to help plan an afternoon or a 3-day trip here on the North Shore. VisitTheNorthshore.com is a great tool for that. And we just changed all of our social media handles, so you can find us at Visit the North Shore across all platforms. We post great content, do a lot of great collaborations, and try and showcase all corners of the parish from the east to the west and everything we have going on.
Come enjoy the easy escape, right?
Come enjoy Louisiana's easy escape as you visit the North Shore.
Perfect. Anything else you'd like to share? Perhaps any way that some people can get involved or anything else?
Definitely, local businesses that feel that they have a lot of visitors coming in or maybe are interested in attracting more visitors to their local hospitality business, let us know. Reach out, send us an email, give us a call, reach out on our website, and we can help put you in front of those visitors and really help promote everything that you have going on. We ourselves don't have a product. Our product is the North Shore. Our product is our great restaurants, attractions, museums. So if you're one of those local community partners, reach out to us. Also specifically on the culinary side, we have Tammany Taste coming up. I don't know if you've ever taken part in Tammany Taste.
I have not.
Yeah, but it's a month-long culinary event here in St. Tammany Parish where we really celebrate our very tasty cuisine. We partner with local restaurants to offer prefix dining menus, and it could be a 4-course dining menu with wine pairings. It could be a simple appetizer and dessert pairing, but we partner with all these restaurants and offer this to visitors and residents so they can get a sample of what our culinary scene's all about. Whether it's a restaurant that you go to a million times, it's one around the corner you've been dying to try out, you can check out our website, tammanytaste.com, and see all those restaurants participating. And then for restaurants that are interested, there's still time to sign up.
Louisiana is that gumbo pot of all the different cultures and the cuisines and whatnot. And, it could be hard sometimes for the chefs in St. Tammany Parish being on the North Shore of New Orleans. All these great restaurants that have been there for years. But we do have so many great restaurants and so many chefs here that really make this a great place to live and to visit.
We do. We really do. And we love celebrating those chefs and partnering with them in unique ways. They're a huge driver for visitation in St. Tammany Parish. That's what our state's known for, and that's locally what we're known for especially.
All right, Erica, thank you for joining us today. And, of course, congratulations on the launch of Visit the North Shore, Louisiana's Easy Escape.
Thank you.
That's all the time we have for today. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time for Community Connect.
People from all over the country, even all over the world.
Germany, France,
China, Israel,
Ireland,
Egypt,
Mexico,
Racine, Wisconsin.
from Texas and Florida.
Texas to Florida, Florida to Texas.
Of course, Mississippi's so close.
All over the state.
get a lot of people from Lafayette.
Baton Rouge, and a lot of people from New Orleans, Metairie.
It's all over.
All over.
The majority, probably 75% or more of our revenue is generated from out-of-town guests throughout the year.
75% is people who drive in and out.
75% of our business was from out of the parish.
80% of the overnight rooms.
Great question. Probably 98% of my business is tourism based.
The St. Tammany Tourist Commission has helped us a lot just by spreading the word, being free advertising for us.
They really do a good job of trying to get the word out of not just people that are from out of state, but also the people that are here local in town.
They do a great job in helping us to promote the events and to get the word out there and expand our reach.
All of those things through LouisianaNorthshore.com, so our guests have a hub of information.
They do a lot of videos like this, which are always a big help.
Print, radio, TV.
Social media.
Pamphlets and brochures.
The St. Tammany Tourist Commission created this program, the Tammany Taste of Summer, and that helped us bring more foot traffic into the gallery, and it got people excited about supporting us as a local business, plus engaging in this wonderful program.
They've actually had someone here to interview our guests that are actually staying in the hotel.
They even have classes and seminars that I've attended that have been a lot of fun and informative.
Constantly here bringing like small groups, planners, things like that.
They've provided us with several customers for the tours.
They've sent us writers.
We have had articles written about this hotel in the Telegraph, the London Telegraph. I think we were written up in a magazine in Italy as well.
Our business depends on tourism.
So we need them to spread the gospel, and then we have to perform, and that is good for all of our people here.
I am St. Tammany Tourism.
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 I am
St. Tammany
Tourism.